over and asks what happened to you. Why are you sad? To which she replies that nothing happened to me. When Qinghai asks her again, she says, "Forgive me. I went to get the doll for you, but I forgot." Qinghai asks, "Why did you go to get the doll?" To which Ye Wanchu replies that you told me last night when you were drunk that you are very scared of lightning and you like to sleep holding a branch. Qinghai asks Ye Wanchu, "Can you hug me and sleep?" Ye Wanchu is surprised to hear this. Qinghai says, "I sleep well when someone is sleeping near me." Ye Wanchu does not reply to him and sits quietly. At night, when Ye Wanchu goes to sleep, Qinghai comes there with his pillow and starts sleeping there. Ye Wanchu says, "What are you doing here?" To which Qinghai says, "You were the one who told me yesterday that if I am scared, I can come and sleep beside you." Ye Wanchu says, "This is wrong. We can't sleep like this." Qinghai makes a sad face after hearing this and starts leaving from there. Then suddenly, lightning strikes and Qinghai pretends to be scared. Ye Wanchu feels bad seeing Qinghai like this, and she tells Qinghai that it is okay, you can sleep here. Ye Wanchu puts Qinghai to sleep by singing a lullaby, but she herself falls asleep before Qinghai can fall asleep. In the morning, when Qinghai wakes up, he sees injuries on Ye Wanchu's hands and legs and gets worried. In a short while, he is bandaging Ye Wanchu's hands and legs, and then Ye Wanchu wakes up. Qinghai scolds Ye Wanchu and asks, "Why did you not tell me about this?" To which Ye Wanchu says that I just had a small scratch, and I did not want to trouble you. Qinghai says, "I will be upset if you don't tell me even small things and try to remove me from your life." Ye Wanchu says it was not such a big deal. "That's why I didn't tell you." To which Qinghai says, "Even the smallest thing in your life is very big for me. From next time, you have to tell me everything." In the next scene, we see Ye Wanchu, who is eating an apple while watching TV. Qinghai comes there and calls her, but Ye Wanchu doesn't look at him, due to which Qinghai gets angry. Qinghai is cutting an orange in the kitchen, and he intentionally cuts his finger so that Ye Wanchu pays attention to him. Hearing Qinghai's voice, Ye Wanchu runs to the kitchen. She gets scared seeing the injury on Qinghai's finger and brings a first aid box for him. Ye Wanchu applies medicine to Qinghai's finger and then bandages it. Ye Wanchu says, "Now you must not let water touch your finger for the next few days." To which Qinghai says, "But I haven't bathed yet, so please help me." In the next scene, we see Ye Wanchu filling water in the bathtub. As soon as Qinghai arrives, Ye Wanchu starts leaving from there. Qinghai says, "Will you help me take off my shirt?" Ye Wanchu is taking off his shirt when suddenly Ye Wanchu's foot slips. Qinghai holds Ye Wanchu to save her from falling, but they accidentally kiss, and Ye Wanchu becomes very uncomfortable. Ye Wanchu starts running away from there, but Qinghai stops her. Qinghai asks her, "Were you scared? It was just a mistake." To which Ye Wanchu says nothing like that. "I am just feeling sleepy. So I am going to sleep," Qinghai says, "but my fingers have become wet." In the next scene, we see that when Qinghai comes back after taking bath, Ye Wanchu bandages his finger again. After a while, Qinghai goes to meet his friend. They are sitting and drinking together. Qinghai's friend asks him, "Did you propose to that girl? She rejected you." To which Qinghai says, "No, I did not propose to her. And anyway, she is much younger than me. If I propose to her, then she will probably leave me." Qinghai's friend again makes fun of him, and Qinghai gets angry and leaves from there. Next day, Ye Wanchu's friend Jianmen sends her a gift and calls her to ask if she received the parcel. To which Ye Wanchu tells her that the parcel has just arrived and hangs up the phone. Then Qinghai arrives there. When Ye Wanchu opens the parcel, there is a nightie in it. Ye Wanchu is surprised to see the nightie. Qing Huai asks Ye Wanchu if she ordered this for herself, and Ye Wanchu gets very embarrassed and puts it back in the box and closes it. After a while, we see Ye Wanchu talking to Jianman, where Jianman tells her that if you want to make Qing Huai your boyfriend, then you have to get close to him, and that is why I have sent you this gift. To which Ye Wanchu says, "No, I don't want to do anything like this. You are crazy. Don't do this again." Jianman tells Ye Wanchu that, "Okay, I will take you to a very nice place at night. You get ready." Ye Wanchu first refuses, but then says yes. Just then, Qing Huai comes there, and Ye Wanchu, seeing him, starts leaving from there, but Qing Huai pulls her towards himself. Qing Huai comes too close to Ye Wanchu, but Ye Wanchu says, "No, don't do this," and goes away from there. Ye Wanchu gets worried on her bed thinking about what just happened. She thinks, "How will I face Qing Huai now? I am feeling very embarrassed." After a while, the auntie comes there and tells Ye Wanchu to come and have food, to which Ye Wanchu says, "No, I am not hungry, go from here." In the next scene, we see that when Qing Huai is sleeping, he dreams about Ye Wanchu, where Ye Wanchu comes to him wearing the nightie given by Jianman and starts kissing him. On the other hand, Ye Wanchu goes to auntie and asks her where Qing Huai is, to which auntie says that Qing Huai is still sleeping and he has not even gone to the office. Ye Wanchu gets worried and goes to Qing Huai's room and wakes him up. Qing Huai gets very shy and his nose starts bleeding. He feels very awkward seeing Ye Wanchu and goes away from there. In the next scene, we see Jianman taking Ye Wanchu to a bar. Actually, this bar is for girls. Here girls can come and take boys with them for a night. Ye Wanchu tells Jianman that "I don't think this is a good idea. We should not go there," but Jianman repeatedly asks her to come, and Ye Wanchu goes with him. There a boy is singing a song and all the girls enjoy. After some time, some boys come on the stage and dance. On the other hand, Qing Huai is worried about where Ye Wanchu went, and he calls his assistant and asks him to find out where Ye Wanchu is. After some time, his assistant calls Qing Huai back and tells him that Ye Wanchu has gone to a bar. Hearing this, Qing Huai gets very angry. On the other hand, after the dance is over, the boy who was singing the song sits on his knees and asks Ye Wanchu, "Will you come with me?" Just then, Kunal comes there. Ye Wanchu gets scared after seeing Qing Huai and tells him that it is not what you are thinking. Qing Huai does not listen to a single word of Ye Wanchu and picks her up and takes her with him. Jianman runs after Qing Huai and says that it is not Ye Wanchu's fault, but Qing Huai does not listen to anything and takes Ye Wanchu home with him. Kunal takes Ye Wanchu to his room and makes her sit on the bed. Qing Huai is very angry, and so he starts drinking. He takes off his jacket and throws it away, and then starts taking off his shirt. Qing Huai ties Ye Wanchu's hands with his handkerchief and goes close to her and starts kissing her. He slowly starts taking off Ye Wanchu's shirt, but Ye Wanchu screams loudly and says, "I am scared." Hearing this, Qing Huai gets very embarrassed and steps back. Qing Huai apologizes to Ye Wanchu and says, "I am sorry. I was too drunk and I was angry. This won't happen again." Ye Wanchu says, "It's okay. I know you are drunk." Qing Huai goes from there in embarrassment and says, "You go to sleep." When Qing Huai comes out of Ye Wanchu's room and comes down, the auntie and Qing Huai's assistant are standing there. They both tell Qing Huai that you should not be too angry with Ye Wanchu. She is just 20 years old. The auntie says that Ye Wanchu's skin is very delicate. You should not hit her. Qing Huai's assistant also tells him the same. Qing Huai angrily asks them both, "Do you feel that after seeing me, I will hit someone?" To which both of them deny. In the next scene, we see Qing Huai working in the office. Then one of his employees comes there and says, "I need your signature on some papers." Qing Huai signs those papers. As soon as that employee starts leaving from there, Qing Huai stops him and asks, "Have you ever proposed to anyone?" To which he says, "No, I have never proposed to any girl. Till date, girls propose me." Hearing this, Qinghuai looks at him angrily. That employee asks Qinghuai, "Are you thinking of proposing Ye Wanchu?" To which Qinghuai says, "Yes." That employee says, "I have a way." And that employee tells Qinghuai that you have to do something due to which Ye Wanchu feels bad for you, and she will slowly start coming closer to you. Again! A while later, we see Qinghuai going home and taking a cold bath so that he gets a fever, and then Ye Wanchu comes close to him to take care of him. In the next scene, we see Ye Wanchu being told by an aunt that Qinghuai is unwell. Hearing this, Ye Wanchu gets frightened and runs to Qinghuai. As soon as she touches Qinghuai, she senses that Qinghuai has a high fever. Ye Wanchu tells the aunt to call the doctor. Qinghuai, he holds Ye Wanchu's hand and puts his head on her shoulder and asks her, "Will you leave me?" Ye Wanchu says, "No, I am not leaving you and going anywhere." Qinghuai says, "But you went out yesterday and you want to get close to other boys." To which Ye Wanchu says, "No, there is nothing like that." Qinghuai tells Ye Wanchu, "I don't like it when you get close to any other boy. You must promise me that you will not get close to anyone. All boys are very bad. You should always stay with me." After a while, the doctor checks Qinghuai and tells him that Qinghuai's health will be fine in 2-3 days. Just give the medicine that I am telling you to Qinghuai. Ye Wanchu tells the auntie to go with the doctor and bring the medicine. Ye Wanchu makes Qinghuai sleep the whole night and takes care of him. The next morning when Qinghuai wakes up, he looks for Ye Wanchu near him, but Ye Wanchu is not there, and so he runs downstairs, where Ye Wanchu is standing with food in her hand, but she hides the food after seeing Qinghuai. Qinghuai asks the auntie what is going on here, to which the auntie tells him that Ye Wanchu woke up early and she has cooked breakfast for you. Hearing this, Qinghuai becomes very happy. Ye Wanchu offers the plate and tells that I have cooked something for the first time, that is why it got burnt. But Qinghuai still eats the whole food. Ye Wanchu gives a cherry to Qinghuai and says that you have eaten burnt food. Your taste will be fine. You eat this. Qinghuai also feeds the cherry to Ye Wanchu, but as soon as Ye Wanchu bites the cherry, Qinghuai goes and takes the cherry from her mouth. Then suddenly, Ye Wanchu gets a call from Le Yiyi. Le Yiyi shouts at Ye Wanchu and says, "What have you done? Our company is incurring so much loss because of you, and all the investors have also refused to give us money." Le Yiyi's mother lovingly tells Ye Wanchu on the phone that you come home, we will sit comfortably at home and talk. Anyway, this company was made by your parents. Do you want this company to be ruined? Ye Wanchu says, "Okay, I will come to meet you." In the next scene, we see Ye Wanchu, who goes to meet Le Yiyi's mother. Le Yiyi's mother tells Ye Wanchu that ever since you have become close to Qinghuai, Qinghuai is not allowing any investor to come to our company. Because of this, our company will be ruined, and our family's name is also getting spoiled. You are very intelligent. You think yourself, how long will Qinghuai be able to save you? It will be better if you stop all this. My advice is that you marry Mr. Wang. Ye Wanchu says, what will change after that? Le Yiyi's mother says that your and Qinghuai's relationship will not last long anyway. It will be better that you get married and settle down. Ye Wanchu says, I know what I have to do. Don't explain it to me. Le Yiyi's mother gets angry and shouts at her and says, it's been 4 years since your parents died, and I have also taken over their company. Do you think that just like I got your parents killed, I cannot get you killed? Then we see that Ye Wanchu is recording all this. Ye Wanchu deliberately makes Le Yiyi's mother angry so that she tells the truth. Ye Wanchu tells Le Yiyi's mother that ever since they threw Ye Wanchu out of the house, Ye Wanchu has been living with Qinghuai. Qing Huai has brought her up, and Qing Huai has also taken care of her for the last 4 years. Ye Wanchu threatens Lei Yi's mother and says, I will never leave you for what you did to me and my family. And I will take revenge for all these things. I will take it. Lei Yi's mother angrily says, Our family will be ruined if you take away Le Compagnie from us. I will never let this happen. Ye Wanchu says, I will not only take Le Compagnie, but also all the property that my parents had built for me. I will take it away from you, and saying this, Ye Wanchu leaves from there. In the next scene, we see Ye Wanchu, who is sitting at home reading a book, and then Qing Huai comes there. Ye Wanchu asks Qing Huai, Why are you not buttoning your shirt properly? To which Qing Huai says, My health is very bad, and I don't have the strength to button it. Why don't you button it for me? Ye Wanchu starts buttoning Qing Huai's shirt, and then starts leaving from there. Qing Huai holds her hand and pulls her towards himself, but by mistake, they kiss. Qing Huai tells Ye Wanchu that you have taken advantage of me, to which Ye Wanchu says that it was nothing like that. It was a mistake, Qing Huai says, but now we have to settle the score. Qing Huai makes Ye Wanchu lie down on the sofa and starts kissing her, and Ye Wanchu also starts kissing him. After a while, Qing Huai wakes up Ye Wanchu and takes her to the room. The next morning when Ye Wanchu wakes up, she smiles seeing Qing Huai and wonders whether Qing Huai likes me. After a while, Qing Huai also wakes up. Qing Huai, seeing the mark on Ye Wanchu's neck, tells her that he will apply medicine on it, but Ye Wanchu starts leaving from there. Qing Huai says that yesterday you took advantage of me a lot. Now I will not let you go, to which Ye Wanchu says that I also know who took advantage of whom, and saying this, she starts smiling. Kunal applies medicine on Ye Wanchu's neck, and just then Auntie comes to the gate and says that a man has come downstairs who wants to meet you. When Qing Huai goes downstairs, he sees that Ye Wanchu's grandfather and auntie have come to meet him. Ye Wanchu's grandfather says to Qing Huai that I have come here to talk to you about Ye Wanchu. Qing Huai asks, What do you want to talk about? To which the grandfather says that I want to take Ye Wanchu back with me. She is a very naughty girl. It will be better if she stays with us for a few days. Qing Huai says no, she is fine with me, and I know how good she is. When Qing Huai repeatedly supports Ye Wanchu, Lei Yi's mother gets very angry and asks Qing Huai, Why are you supporting her? To which Qing Huai says, Because I love her. Ye Wanchu hears this. Ye Wanchu comes there and says, Why have you both come here? What do you want? To which grandfather says, Why are you staying here? Because of you, our family's name is getting spoiled. It would be better if you come home with us. Ye Wanchu says, You did not remember me for so many years. Then why are you worried about me now? Ye Wanchu's grandfather says, All this happened because of you. Ye Wanchu plays the audio in which her aunt confessed the truth and said that she had killed Ye Wanchu's parents. Hearing this, Ye Wanchu's grandfather gets very angry and he slaps her aunt and suddenly falls unconscious. Ye Wanchu's aunt, in anger, is about to stab Ye Wanchu when Qing Huai pushes Ye Wanchu aside and Ye Wanchu's aunt falls. Qing Huai calls his bodyguards and tells them to hand over both of them to the police, along with this audio recording. In the next scene, we see Ye Wanchu asking Qing Huai to close his eyes. As soon as Qing Huai closes his eyes, Ye Wanchu kisses him. Ye Wanchu tells Qing Huai that on that day when Ye Wanchu had a love bite on her neck, it was given by none other than Qing Huai himself when he was drunk. Ye Wanchu says, I heard you saying that you love me, and the truth is that I like you too. Saying this, Ye Wanchu runs away from there. Qing Huai stands there. Just then, Qing Huai's assistant and aunt come there. When they both ask what happened to Qing Huai laughingly tells her that Ye Wanchu said that she also loves me. Saying this, Qinghuai runs to Ye Wanchu, and our story ends here.